You are lying on your back in the mud of no man's land. It is 1916. It is 3 a.m. Above you, the sky is void of clouds and smoke. You were on a night patrol, crawling toward the German lines to cut their wire. But something went wrong. A flare went up. You froze. But you didn't freeze fast enough. A machine gun swept the area. You dove for cover, but you didn't land in a crater. You landed in the wire. You are tangled. The barbed wire here is thick, rusty, and vicious. It isn't just a single strand. It is a coil, a chaotic web of metal thorns. One barb is hooked deep into the wool of your tunic. Another has pierced your trousers, scratching the skin of your calf. You tried to pull free, but that was a mistake. The wire is springy. When you pulled your leg, the coil tightened. Now, your left arm is pinned. Your coat is snagged in 3 places. You are suspended a foot off the ground, held up by the metal web. You lie perfectly still. You are 50 yards from the enemy trench. If you move, the wire creaks. Squeak. Ping. In the silence of the night, that sound travels. The German sentries are listening. You are cold. The damp night air soaks through your clothes. You can feel the blood trickling down your leg where the barb bit you. It is a warm sensation that turns icy as it hits the air. You want to struggle. You want to rip your clothes and run. But you know what happens. You have seen the bodies hanging on the wire like scarecrows. The human laundry. If you struggle, you get more tangled. If you stand up, you get shot. You have to wait. You have to wait for the cloud to cover the moon. You take shallow breaths. You stare at the rusted metal inches from your face. It looks like a briar patch from hell. Then you hear it. A click, a bolt being pulled back. Someone in the trench has seen you, or heard you. You hold your breath until your lungs burn. You are a statue. A flare shoots up. Pop. Hiss. The parachute opens. A brilliant, blinding white light hangs over the battlefield. You are illuminated. You feel naked. You feel the eyes of 1,000 men on you. You don't blink. You play dead. You let your mouth hang open. You stare unseeingly at the light. You have to become a corpse. The flare burns for 30 seconds. It feels like 30 years. The shadows dance around you as the light swings. Finally, it sputters and dies. Darkness returns. You let out a tiny breath. You didn't get shot. They think you are dead. Now comes the hard part. You have to get out. You reach into your pocket with your free hand. You find your wire cutters. You move them to the barb holding your sleeve. Snip. The sound is like a gunshot to your ears. You freeze again. Nothing. You find the next barb. Snip. You spend the next 3 hours cutting yourself out. Inch by inch. Moving only when the wind blows to mask the sound. You are exhausted, bleeding, and terrified. But you are alive. You crawl backwards, dragging your body through the mud, leaving scraps of your uniform on the metal thorns. You realize the wire is a worse enemy than the bullet. The bullet kills you instantly. The wire holds you there, display cases you, and waits for the sun to come up so the snipers can finish the job. You slip back into your own trench just as the gray light of dawn touches the horizon, shaking, knowing you will hear the sound of that wire squeaking in your dreams for the rest of your life.